Today I wanted to go over 5 things that I've learned from this recent documentary that I've been working on. Now, first of all, I want to go over how I got this, and my number one thing that I learned is just reach out, because you never know who wants to get their story told by you and who is willing to do it. Just reach out. Like, I was able to get in contact with this person that got me in contact with another person, and next thing I know, I'm allowed and I'm invited to film this person's very interesting story. Definitely do not stop reaching out. Keep doing that and you'll catch yourself a great story. Now, in terms of the technical things, I've realized that you really have to hold the shot. Like, always hold the shot. And I noticed this on the Yasmin documentary. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it up here. And I did a review of this and mentioned this, but now I've gotten a little better at taking the shot and letting my subject walk out of frame. It helps a lot, especially this documentary that deals with death. It really sinks in that feeling and makes you kind of like see what this character is experiencing. So do your best to hold the shot. I think it really helps a lot in moving a story. I will say I had never filmed anyone that has dealt with death in their family. And for me, this was a little difficult because personally, I haven't really witnessed that. I haven't experienced that in my lifetime. From the very beginning, I laid out, hey, if I say anything that I shouldn't, or if I'm being, maybe too creative or something, and you don't feel like that should be done or so, just like tell me whatever you feel like. I am here to create your story, and I will only do it how you're comfortable with. So do tell me whatever you think during this process. And I made this clear because I've never done it. So I wanted to be really aware of what I was doing and how my character was feeling. But I will say it did add that extra layer of kind of like awkwardness, and like, when someone's telling you something really sad and they start crying, and my instinct is like, I want to hug them. I want to tell them like, hey, like, just cry, like it's all good. But it's different in a documentary because you're filming this person. You have to stand there and just kind of like show that you understand them, but you still have to capture this shot. That's what is going to help push their narrative and then be able to tell their story. It's kind of hard in the sense that you really get close to hearing these stories and it really gets you in their points of view. So I really love it. I don't know if you can tell already, but yeah, I'd probably give you like 5 pointers right there. And my last point that I learned is just come ready. Do not get to the door with your camera still in the bag. Make sure the camera is ready to go, because you don't know what you're going to miss. And you just don't want to be in there setting up your camera and then you start talking to your subject and you're missing out on some of these great points. Or, you now have more time to shoot some B-roll while they get situated, if that happens to be the case. But just coming ready with your camera, ready to go, will really put you ahead of the game. Because on these style of documentaries, which is like very cinema verite, where I don't know what I'm filming, I kind of have an idea of the story, but I don't know what's going to happen today. So I'm just filming everything. I'm trying to drive the narrative and trying to see what I can create from it. Now, those are 5 tips that I've really learned from this documentary, and make sure you keep an eye out. And this one is actually a passion project. So I'm not getting paid to create this documentary, but the story was very captivating that I felt like I could do something good with this documentary. I figured I would take this project. And as it is, I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. I don't think I've done anything at this level yet, so we'll see what else happens. All right, guys, that's all I have. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.